It's good, it's good, it's good, good, good. It's good. What's up? Today, Nita had to make
granola bars.
Granola bars. So come to the kitchen. Let's do it together, Sophie. I'm the girl.
No. Hey, I'm the girl. I'm the girl. 1, 2, 3. It's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl. What's up?
Today, we had to make
Granola bars.
So come to the kitchen. Now it started falling again.
Now I'm going to show you how to begin to put your almond butter granola bars together. First, I'm going to put half a cup of the almond butter into this saucepan. This is my half a cup. See if you can see that. Doesn't that look delicious? Ew, it looks like baby poop. Well, just poop. I'm going to put this in here. You can use peanut butter if you like. I just chose to use almond butter. I'm trying to keep it a little healthier. And then I am going to add a half a cup of my maple syrup. Half a cup of this. And these bars are so good. If you want something sweet, so I'm going to do a half a cup of this. I'm going to use the same cup. Then I'm going to pour my maple syrup in here with the almond butter. And then I am going to turn my little cooker here on low. And I'm going to combine these two together, so that we get like a little syrup that I'm going to pour over my oatmeal. So this is warming up. I love using my little spoons. Don't judge me. So see, I'm going to stir this together. My pan here is warming up. I think I might have it up a little too high, but I'm going to turn it down in a minute once it gets warm. Let's see. If it's warm enough, I think it's warm enough. I'm going to turn this down to number 2 and let this cook together. Isn't that looking delicious? Looks like baby poop and syrup. Okay, and this is what I'm going to pour over my other ingredients to make our granola bars. So I think this is warm enough. I'm going to heat it over low heat until it becomes smooth. See, it's already smooth. And then we're going to pour this over our other ingredients. Let this cool for a minute, and now I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla to this. Just make sure you let it cool. My 1 teaspoon of vanilla. I like this vanilla because it tastes better. And so I'm going to add my 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then stir this back up again just to kind of mix that in. It's looking a little better, but I'm sure it's going to look a lot better once we mix it with our oatmeal. Just looks like a gravy or something. No longer looks like baby poop. It looks like gravy. Okay, and then I am going to... I put my 2 cups of oatmeal in here in this bowl. And I'm going to add my mixture to it. So just kind of pour this over in here. Just kind of pour that. See how that's looking? Oh, it's smelling really good actually. OMG. Yes. This is my 2nd time making this, and I really enjoyed it the last time I made it. I'm going to get all of my peanut butter and syrup out of here. Just continue to put all of that in there, because this is what's going to hold these bars together. It's like the glue that's going to hold it together. I'm going to get all of that out of there. You think I got it all? I think so. I think I did. I think I did. And then I'm just going to stir this up. We're going to add our other ingredients, but I'm going to stir this up first because I still have to add my salt. But let's kind of blend all this together. Look how much better that's looking. OMG, this is smelling really good. The syrup and the vanilla and the almond butter is smelling so good. So now let's add a 1/4 teaspoon of the pink salt. A 1/4 teaspoon of the pink salt. And I use the pink salt. When I made this before, I didn't stir the salt up in there good enough, so some of them were salty and some of them were not. So I'm going to make sure this time I distribute that right. So that's the salt, and then I am going to put my 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon in here. So it's going to be 2 of these, 1, and I will put the measurements in the description box. So that's the cinnamon. And look how easy this is. Easy peasy. That's all the ingredients that you need for this recipe. So I'm going to stir this up. Oh my goodness. If you want something sweet and you want to make it yourself and you want to know exactly what's in it, this is definitely the thing to make. I absolutely love granola bars. I actually bought some from the store, but I wanted to show you how to make your own. I'm going to use this other spoon. This one seems to be a little too big. So let's trade spoons here. I just want y'all to see that I do have bigger spoons. I just like using the smaller ones. For some reason, I like the smaller spoons. Let's put the top back on my vanilla. Then I'm going to blend this up just a little bit more. Because like I told you, the last time I didn't have it blended up good enough. And I had salt pockets. It was like, not good. So I said if I ever made this again, I would make sure it's well blended. So we have our almond butter, our maple syrup, our pure vanilla, rolled oats, pink salt, and cinnamon. Easy peasy. So I think that's mixed up really good. We're going to put our granola bars together. I wet my hands because the mixture works better with wet hands. So I wet my hands so you can see what I'm doing. And now I'm going to take an 8-inch pan that I lined with parchment paper. And then I am going to just put my mix down in this pan. Put this in here. Put my mix right in this pan. Isn't that looking good? You want your sweets, because sometimes I want something sweet, so that's why I learned how to make my own granola bars, my own oatmeal cookies, my own brownies, because then I know exactly what's in it and how much is in it, and so I don't feel guilty eating it. So now with my fingers, you can use whatever you want, but I have to push this down with my moist fingers because it works better. And make sure you line your pan with parchment paper or even aluminum foil so that this will be easy to come out. So using moist fingers, press the mixture into the prepared pan, and now I'm going to bake it for 18 minutes. Just keep pressing. See how good that's looking? This is what's going to make these stick together. Yes. Make your own granola bars. It's ready to go into the oven. I pushed it down with moist hands, and then when it comes out of the oven, I will show you what our granola bars are looking like. Doesn't that look good? It looks good already. I know it smells good. Your granola bars right out of the oven. Not right out of the oven because I had to let it cool for 10 minutes. So now that they've cooled, let them cool in the pan on a rack for 10 minutes. And then I am going to take them out of the pan, put them on the chopping board. I'm going to pull them out of the pan, parchment paper. After they came out of the oven and they cooled, I just cut them into squares. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you share with your family and friends. Share the video and your granola bars. So remember, health is wealth. Take care of yourself. See you in the next video. Enjoy your granola bars. When you want something sweet during this lock-in, make sure you are making your sweets yourself. Woo-hoo. See you in the next video. Have fun. Bye-bye.